This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and wolves. Fuck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world. How are we doing tonight? This is Liquor and Wolves. I'm Rob, and you're the coolest folk to ever walk the face of the earth for being here. Thank you very much. Today, we are going to be doing something that is one of those, nuggets that I think not everybody has found as of now, because I haven't stumbled over it. And was it not for who I'm now going to refer to as the fucking Custodian of H-Mack Records, MrOsis, this dude over here. Was it not for him, I probably would have never heard about it either. So here's the backstory to what happened. I did the reaction to Next Gear, Harry Mack's, at least to me, first time hearing a written of his, that song, Next Gear. And as always, people that know my content and have been here before know that, I'll pick a topic as it's, being presented to me in the video I react to and start musing over it a little bit. And that happened in this video too. And that triggered a question. And that's how it unfolds to become the reason for this video today. Let's check out how this came about.
If I'll be around next year, see me put it all in drive, what's the next gear? Hey, see me put it all in drive, can I really steer? Hey,
I like the concept of the hook in the title of the song, Next Gear. What's the next gear? What is the next gear for Harry? We have seen so many unexpected gears that he shifted into. I'm talking about things like collabing with Beardy Man, collabing with Mark Ribier, collabing with Marcus Veltri, him doing the Energy Exchange tour that I was lucky enough to witness live in Hannover, Germany. And I've said this before, there's so many more opportunities for him to go into. Some people have said, I agree with you, Rob, I could totally see him do this because I've said it before. I can totally see him with an 80-piece full orchestra rocking Royal Albert Hall and just spitting over classic instrumentation that is rappable. So that was my thinking as I'm consuming Next Gear, in which Harry asks himself, what is the next gear for me? And I explained my thought of there are endless gears to shift into for Harry. One, like Mike, I could actually visually see that him physically in Royal Albert Hall, like where the fucking conductor is supposed to be, 80-piece full orchestra behind him doing, I don't know, Carbina Burana with the fucking beats and the pauken, the bass drums that a person in a nice suit or tux is going to be operating. Anyway, so I'm saying this, and then a couple hours later, I hop in the comments, and it's MrOsis. He's there, and as always, he knows his shit, and he's letting us know. He goes, so he's quoting the time where I say what I just said, and says classical like this, and drops a link. And I've clicked it, yes, but I have immediately stopped it. Because you can see up on the far left-hand corner what the title of this thing is. Harry Mack Freestyle on Classical Music. And it's apparently a frame grab or just a, quick screen cap of, I'm thinking, a Discord session. And MrOsis did it. And it's only 2.5 minutes long. It's up here for a year already and only got 273 views for MrOsis. So let's change that. Let's give him some love for what he does, because the man is just a knight. I keep saying this. And he's not in it for his dick size. He is in it for us as a whole, as a community. And I love him for that. So we're doing that video. Harry Mack Freestyle over classic music. Super excited to hear it. Of course, it's not what I'd imagined in a physical form. Him being in a tux and rapping on the stage of a old and, serious music hall. But it is in the realm of it, because we're going to apparently hear him rap over classic music. And I'm super excited to see that. That's going to happen, folk. But not before we do something else. And that is, we're going to be sipping on something. And since we are classical today, we are doing one that is a classic to me, at least. And it's been done before. It's called a toaster And we're going to do one because I am totally up for one. Let's go. And when I last did this drink, DJ Turtle, shouts out to DJ Turtle, not complained, he just, with a smile, I would say, it says, "You always take so much time mixing your drinks. If you were a bartender, people would fucking leave the bar and you'd be out of business pretty damn soon." Like, I'm paraphrasing. And I had to laugh at that a bunch. So just to annoy him, I'm going to do this extra slow today. No, I didn't even bring the measuring thing. So the idea, a toaster is 3 parts Amaretto, 3 parts Liqor 43, both of which have been the issue of a video or the topic of a video before. So I'm not going to get into individual tasting aspects of them. I'm just going to go and mix the final drink, which is a toaster. So 3 ice cubes. 3 parts 43. Let's be generous. 1, 2, 3. Oh well. Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday. And 3 parts Amaretto. This doesn't have one of those nice, small little exit nooses. This is big, so I gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then, once again, fill up with milk. Where is the damn milk? I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. And we're back with some milk. This happens all the goddamn time for some reason. I seem to I kind of pride myself on being pretty well prepared when I go into actual production mode, meaning filming. And, checklisting and actually being serious about this, which is why some people have said, hey, share some knowledge on how you produce your shit. Your quality is outstanding. And that's in the making too. I will share some insight on what I do to achieve the result you're seeing, which I'm happy with. And if others are willing to go far enough to say, hey, that's pretty fire, please share some knowledge on how you do what you do, I'm totally willing to share. Anyways, so one of the aspects of it is have a checklist. Be prepared. Know your shit. Know what you're doing when and why and to which extent and so and so and so. But, placing the ingredients for the drink that you're going to mix is not devil's work, complicated rocket science, right? Place the Amaretto, place the 40, place the milk, place the glass, place the ice, place the shaker. Why do I forget the fucking milk? Anyway, so 3 parts Amaretto, 3 parts 40, fill up with milk, give it a nice shake. This is very classical also. And let's see if we can't get this open. Yes, we can. Woo! It's got a good little foam going on. That's always nice. Let's just try. Right, there's some ice. There's some ice. There's some ice. Some ice. Ooh, tell me this ain't sexy. Tell me this ain't sexy. I'm gonna just do the rest of that later. Right. So a toaster which consists of Amaretto and Liqor 43 and milk. Cheers to you guys. Let's roll into H-Mack freestyling over classic music. Here's to y'all. Cheers. It is for the sweet teeth amongst us. Definitely. If you're not I like my drinks sweet kind of person, do go nowhere near it, I'd say. If you can't stand a sex on the beach, if you can't stand a pina colada, if that's not your world, that is not even your solar system. Just a fair warning. But I dig that shit. Right. So I've told you how this came about. MrOsis hopped in my comments on the Next Gear thing, in which I asked, wouldn't it be nice to see Harry Mack like with a full orchestra on the stage of Royal Albert Hall, rapping over classical music that is rappable? Osis hops in, says, do you mean classical like this? And this is the link he sends me, and we are going to check it out for the first time. I will, as always, check levels of the audio before I go into actual full screen. And let's go, kids.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well tempered. Yeah.
Wow.
Cheers, bye. Cheers, bye. 1, 2.
J.S. Bach.
1, 2.
Is this where this comes from? Has this been sort of name dropped, and has this amazed people before? I pulled the freak in episode in Omegle Bar 78, I think, where he does it to the kid in the pink room, the Bach thing, because he's already saying J.S. Bach, J.S. Bach. Of course, he's the composer of what we're hearing. But it's interesting that this whole theme and topic and issue of Johann Sebastian Bach seems to be something he has played around with in his head before. Let's see.
Float off the top when I'm live on the cut. When it come to lyrics, they be knowing that we nuts. H-Mack, y'all know like the sun and the earth. I'm about to show the whole world what we worth. Authentic, I said it and I meant it. Yeah, I could kill a track, no pinpricks. I'm about to score the goal. Here to Portugal, they be losing control. Kicking it like Chris.
I think I'll have to do this twice. I'll let it ring through just for my personal audio reception of what I'm doing. Because if I also stare at the screen and check the words that he's been given and scan everything that's happening simultaneously, I can just not enjoy it. I will sort of do the audio first.
Cristiano Ronaldo, I be flowing different from the way that they all flow. H-Mack cutting through the game like a steel knife. Caught them all laughing, yelling, wait, is this real life? Doing what I feel and I'm dropping the stanzas over tracks that was played by your grandma and grandpa. I'm here to make it happen, word to onomatopoeia. I go boom over instrumentals, wouldn't want to be a blasting off like I'm Elon. All up in the spacecraft, every time I rhyme though, they can feel the straight wrath. Make you dance, G, all my lyrics fancy. I'm the rapper, keep a low pro that you can't see. No drums till we get...
Okay, real quick. At first I thought the music is probably going to change at some point. It now seems like we're halfway through and it won't. It is basically piano only, and I am kind of disappointed. Not with anyone that is involved in the creation, or even let alone the letting me know that it exists, as in Osis. No offense to any of them. I'm just saying it is completely not in line with what I was expecting to see. I was expecting to hear like Carl Orff, Carmina Burana, big time fucking classic music. Everybody knows it's the doom 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 doom. It's like a theme song or a film score. Whichever dramatic scene you want to kind of underline the drama of, use that. I was thinking something like that was going to pop in, or like let's say the four seasons Vivaldi, because it goes through literally 4 seasons, also music-wise and audio-wise. I was not expecting piano only. I think this is Kleine Nachtmusik, but no, that's Mozart. It doesn't matter what it is. Of course, it sounds familiar. But the fact that it's piano only makes it very, very, very... what are those songs called that kids go to sleep to? Lullaby. It is lullaby-ish. And that, of course, doesn't play Harry in the cards a lot, because he's the opposite of lullaby, right? That's also a gear he could shift into. Do kids music, freestyle. Rap to a kindergarten group that are going to nap time over noon and rap them to sleep. Good content idea. I might trademark that. But no, you see what I'm saying. There are endless gears to shift into, and here he is going into the gear of let's rap over classic music. To me, personally, I think it's the wrong choice. This could have come about through Discord and somebody sends him the link to, I want you to rap over exactly this. And of course, Harry is going to deliver. All right, long story short, it is the opposite of what I was expecting to be hearing. But let's go.
done and they go dumb, heart and soul, son. Couple places that I love to flow from, really got it going on. They be catching on my lyrics like it's Pokemon. Got the flow with your picky up, feeling hella fancy, ayy. But honestly, that's some shit I can't see. H-Mack, when I'm rhyming, they be throwing props. Ayy, I'ma be a legend like Oda Block. Turn the volume up, we about to make it happen. Harry Mack, with the ship, I'll be the motherfucking captain. I'll be doing what I'm feeling, killing everyone forever. Yeah, coming with the bars is too clever. And this the first time someone swore over this. I'll be live in the session with the gorgeous spit. We gon' make it happen, I'm the one that gets chosen. Word to Disney, but my voice never frozen. Yeah, need the sheet music to do this, a classical flow that's too exclusive. Ayy, I know we gon' rip shit up when they hear me rhyming. This is nuts, ayy. Mac, man, I swooping but no vulture, ayy. The way I do my lyrics hella culture, ayy. And I be going with...
I swoop in but no vulture. There's a song that I love, and I hope it appears as if they have split ways. The vulture he swoop, burn and the loot all the long days. Said the vulture he swoop, burn and the loot, na 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 na. Awesome reggae, but UK reggae, you know, influenced big time in and by the UK. How did I? Yeah, because he says the vulture. I swoop in. No vulture.
Way too hard with bars, I be breathing fire over trash just like coverage art. Got you in the meditation, levitation out the chair. When it come to freestyling, man, my shit is way too rare. Sophisticated, when I spit they hate it, better get it later. They gon' get demolished, my lyrics is always polished, you know. They see it through like cellophane. Way I do my lyrics, thought that I had hella brains. Way too intensive, too
this is
inventive.
adagio tempo.
Matter of fact, I got them all.
Adagio tempo, like, or these sort of the speeds at which music, sheet music, especially classical music that's transcribed and, you know, documented as sheet music, all the tempos, or tempi, if you want to be correct with it, are Italian. So there's forte, which is, you know, it has a gallop, basically, if you're on a horse. There's forte, there's fortissimo, and there's this adagio. It's below forte. It's, you know, it is somewhat slow a little bit.
I'll just suspended up in the air, they get roasted, leaving the bread toasted. When it come to rhymes, the track, I chose it. My name, shout to Atomic Killer, I'm getting ill, it'll all be good. From LA, reppin' Hollywood, freestyle, Mozart, classical, composition, Snorlax, with the raw rap, staying on a mission, overlanding. I'll be staying in the sky, making moves that are smooth, I'm the freestyle guy. Rappers.
That smirk. That smirk was nice, and you know, nice outro. He hit the end, or a very end. It feels like an end to the song. I think the original song goes on, but it takes this sort of decrease into a here's a good full stop for what you're doing, Harry. And he of course takes the chance to do it, and then rounds it off with a that was different. He's thinking that, and I'm thinking that too. So, like I said, I will now do the visual version of my reacting to it, because I was very keen on hearing the music layer of this creative product. Still a little bit underwhelmed. No, I cannot really decide on that yet, because I haven't seen what he does lyrically, you know, with my own eyes and everything. But sort of underwhelmed by the choice of music, which, like I said, could be a user and not even Harry's own. Because somebody may have just dropped, hey, please rap over this in the Discord chat. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And he had no idea what was coming. If he had a choice as to, you know, your task is rap over classical music, and he decides what to rap over, I think he would have chosen something more dramatic and something more impactful and something more wow. But regardless, let's do this again and check out what does he actually say, and why does he say it? What do people pitch, and how does he work with it? The audio quality of the original video is not superb, so forgive my audio quality.
Yeah. Well tempered. Yeah. Cheers, bye. 1, 2. 1, 2, float off the top when I'm live on the cut. When it come to lyrics, they be knowing that we nuts. H-Mack, y'all know like the sun and the earth. I'm about to show the whole world what we worth. Authentic, I said it and I meant it. Yeah, I could kill a track, no pinpricks. I'm about to score the goal. Here to Portugal, they be losing control. Kicking it like Cristiano Ronaldo. I be flowing different from the way that they all flow. H-Mack, cutting through the game like a steel knife. Caught them all laughing, yelling, wait, is this real life?
I dropped that one time also. This was in one of BP's freestyle sessions. Again, I reference them a lot because I'm in them a lot because they are worth being in. And I pitch, so I emoji of a musical note, then is this the real life, ... musical note again. And I thought he was going to pick up on it, meaning let's all sing the song and you rap the song Bohemian Rhapsody, which is the first words of is this the real life, is this just fancy, all that. Didn't happen here. I think it's not going to happen as well because it is something I have spoken on a image board that I am a regular on, which is subboard I cannot say, but the image board itself is 4chan, and it is a thing there to try and have all the on-ons that are on sing a song together, and it never really works. I think once we were able to sing the song through completely, and it's always an image of, in this case, Freddie Mercury or others, like a frog that'll go, no, mamma mia, no. And it'll be post for post for post for post. And at one point, some asshole, sometimes me, will hop in and do the what's called combo breaker, just to kill the flow and be an ass. And that's usually why it is impossible to get the entire board to sing together, beginning to end. So I'm thinking Kemisha, it doesn't matter how to pronounce it, is probably setting this up, but it is not happening. Neither with the chat, nor with Harry picking it up.
Y'all flow, H-Mack, cutting through the game like a steel knife. Caught them all laughing, yelling, wait, is this real life? Doing what I feel, and I'm dropping the stanzas over tracks that was played by your grandma and grandpa. I'm here to make it happen. Word up. That's
a smart way of integrating that into the song, because if someone says grandma and grandpa, and he's like, this could be music played by your grandma and grandpa. That's clever.
Onomatopoeia, I go boom over instrumentals, wouldn't want to be a blasting off like I'm Elon, all up in the spacecraft. Every time I rhyme though, they can feel the straight wrath. Make you dance, G, all my lyrics fancy. I'm the rapper, keep a low pro that you can't see. No drums till we get it done, and they go dumb. Heart and soul, son, couple places that I love to flow from. Really got it going on. They be
decides to not go on vodka.
Like Pokemon, got the flow with your picky up, feeling hella fancy. Ayy, but honestly, that's some shit I can't see. H-Mack, when I'm rhyming, they be throwing props.
You gotta flow with your pinky up for this. It's kind of like a sir, you know. It's also a saying in German, keep your fingers off the alcohol. So what we'll do is this, you know. Like a sir with my monocle in.
I'ma be a legend like Oda Block. Turn the volume up, we about to make it happen. Harry Mack, with the ship, I'll be the motherfucking captain. I'll be doing.
He's not saying this as a pump phrase, turn up the volume, pump up the volume. No, he is saying the track is super silent, which is the truth. Even though at the very far start of the video, I hear this MacBook's sound of when you click the loudness one up, listen. That I heard that at the far start. So I think Harry has already adjusted his levels, at least for his own headphones. And now the audience is also saying it's too damn quiet.
When I'm feeling, killing everyone forever. Yeah, coming with the bars.
Frozen with
clever.
a S.
And this the first time someone swore over this. I'll be live in the session with the gorgeous spit.
Also a very nice observation. No one has ever sworn over this. This music is 300, 450 years old. No, if we're J.S. Bach or Mozart, we're like, let's say 250 years old. And no one in the history of ever has ever used this to, drop F-bombs on.
We gon' make it happen, I'm the one that gets chosen. Word to Disney, but my voice never frozen. Yeah, need the sheet music to do this, a classical flow that's too exclusive. Ayy, I know we gon' rip shit up when they hear me rhyming. This is nuts, ayy. Mac, man, I swooping but no vulture, ayy. The way I do my lyrics, hella culture, ayy. And I be going way too hard with bars. I be breathing fire over tracks, just like Charizard. Got you in the meditation, levitation out the chair.
What is Charizard? Floating over? What did he say?
Mac, man, I swooping but no vulture, ayy. The way I do my lyrics, hella culture, ayy. And I be going way too hard with bars. I be breathing fire over tracks, just like Charizard. Got you.
I be breathing fire over tracks, just like Charizard. Is that again like from the anime world? And I don't get it? Could be.
You in the meditation, levitation out the chair. When it come to freestyling, man, my shit is way too rare. Sophisticated, when I spit, they hate it. Better get it later, they gon' get demolished. My lyrics is always polished, you know. They see it through like cellophane. Way I do my
You should have made this a cello thing, even though we don't hear one on the track, but it would fit in the classical music world, right?
They thought that I had hella brains, way too intensive, too inventive. Said that y'all know I meant it. Matter of fact, I got them all just suspended up in the air. They get roasted, living on bread, toasted. When it come to rhymes, the track, I chose it. My name shall.
He, of course, does something completely different because this isn't a very common knowledge that this is called a toaster. But no, he goes in double time, and fuck, I can't recite it now. He's like leaving rappers bread toasted or something like that.
Air, they get roasted, living on bread, toasted. When
leaving in bread. Toasted.
Come to rhymes, the track, I chose it. My name, shout to Atomic Killer. I'm getting illa, it'll all be good. From LA, reppin' Hollywood, freestyle, Mozart, classical composition, Snorlax with the raw rap, staying on a mission, overlanding. I be staying in the sky, making moves that are smooth. I'm the freestyle guy. Rappers.
Nice editing also, I think, by MrOsis to put this effect on there. You know, we get a visual ending on it, and then he's gonna let it fade out. So shouts again, as always. The official H-Mack Custodian of Records, Mr. fucking Osis. You the man, my man. And thanks for always, clarifying questions I have in my videos. And thanks for dropping the knowledge also for others that read comments under my stuff and find your very in-depth and thoroughly researched answers to things. You are so appreciated. You are a knight, sir. Yeah, so Harry Mack did already rap or freestyle over classical music, in this form here being a recording of a, sadly, just piano track. I think this is Eine kleine Nachtmusik, which I don't know the original English title to because it's German, of course, Mozart being German or Austrian. It could be translated to A Little Night's Lullaby. Is that? It doesn't matter. So still I am very intrigued by my original musing and thinking it would be nice to have him on the stage of a serious, sophisticated music hall, Royal Albert Hall, to be in the maximum of, or like Melbourne, Sydney Opera House, sorry, not Melbourne, Sydney Opera House, and have him stand there and like a 80-piece full orchestra doing the instrumentation for him to rap over. That would be, and I can just see him in a tux, hair all gelled back, maybe with a like rimless pair of glasses, just to be in the picture of it, and then have spectators there too. Have the thing sold out with Harry Mack fans, but it, you don't only buy a ticket, you get like a dress code with it, and it's all tux and gown with folk like you and me. That would be a fucking night to remember, and I would so go. It has somehow been poked into by Robbie Williams with his swing phase that he was in, and fucking hats off to that dude. He was not credible in Take That, I would say, but he is a credible fucking musician as long as Guy Chambers is at his side in his solo shit. That's for damn sure. But we're not talking about him. We're talking about this Harry Mack piece. Thank you guys for always being so interactive, for always being so genuinely interested and genuinely sharing what you think on things that I speak on or the content that I speak on. Thanks a bunch. Stay as you are. That would be amazing. Another issue I would like to touch on really quick though. If you like what you see and if you would like to continue seeing things of this nature, please leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, interact, be part of the crew here. It's a bunch of good people that hang out here. Be part of that. Be one as well. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.